summer growing period, billions of dollars.
It's a show on pot cops.
What none of the men on the marijuana
You got
task
all
force
blurry.
realize is that the coming week will be one of the busiest of their entire year.
I expect to find at least a greenhouse with marijuana growing and possibly some outdoor marijuana as well. The agent spotted the suspect vehicle and he's attempting to pull it over. The suspect probably found out that we were coming and was trying to get away.
Towing a silver and blue trailer, the 50-year-old suspect refuses to pull over. Brian's search warrant mission is now a highway pursuit.
X-15, I'm in pursuit of the suspect vehicle, westbound 36. It's a blue Dodge four-door pickup. Told the trailer break for 28. You have to question what is his mindset at this point. Clearly, most people, when you put the red light and siren on, they pull right over. We're going on almost 3 miles, and he's refusing to pull over, so I'm not sure what's going on. He's looking at an additional felony charge for basically causing this pursuit.
Driving erratically, but at just 25 miles per hour. The man nearly clips an oncoming pickup.
Obviously, I'm concerned about him getting in a collision with an uninvolved motorist, and whether or not he's armed is a concern as well.
Driver, with your left hand, remove the keys from the ignition and throw them out the window. Do it now. I want you to go ahead and unbuckle your seatbelt. Do it now.
We pulled our guns out because we don't know why he ran. Could have had illegal weapons. So our safety is paramount.
Face the front of the car. Now I want you to walk slowly back to the sound of my voice. Walk back. Come just look forward. Whoever you want to go ahead and cuff, I got covered.
The suspect is finally apprehended. And his truck is filled with tools to build a pot farm from scratch.
Well, looks like we have quite a few clones, hoods and ballasts, lights, and there's probably more marijuana in the packs as well. So at this point, I mean, it kind of goes without saying you're under arrest.
Everybody's got to make a supplemental income nowadays.
See what's going on.
He's under arrest right now. He's going to be transported back to his residence. We had reason to believe that there would be some type of grow operation, either an indoor or an outdoor, once we got to his property.
Officers arrive at the suspect's farm.
So we figured out why it took him so long to pull over.
He didn't think that we would let him take his medicine, so he was taking his medicine along the road.
He was smoking his medicine.
Just smoking weed along the road.
In Humboldt, farms like this are often a front, where illegal grows and other suspects may be hiding.
We're going to go up to the greenhouse, take a look at it, and start processing it. And there she goes.
Waste of gas, money, and resources.
Yeah, this is nice little grow. This looks medicinal.
Not.
74 plants in the greenhouse on the right and 73 in this one here on the left. They were 3 to 7.
Woo! Look at that stuff.
Cross. So, yay, we got weed.
The farm contains a total of 150 plants, well above the legal standard of personal use.
Federal evidence rules require that the root ball be attached to the plant.
It could be helping out a pharmacy.
No matter how you feel about marijuana, until it's legalized, it's a crime. And if
you're breaking the law, you're being a crook.
Call him arrest for crooks.
Aren't all the politicians crooks?
After a 16-hour day, the operation finally comes to a close.
It went pretty well. Nobody got hurt. Suspects going to jail for cultivation, possession, sale, transportation of marijuana, and failing to yield to law enforcement on a traffic stop. So he's in a lot of trouble. Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Almost 9 o'clock at night. Everybody's tired. This is Monday. We still got through Friday.
Tuesday morning. Before the workday begins, there's a moment to relax.
So, just explain that whole system if you could.
Humboldt County has their own satellite.
So crooks beware!
Yes! I can't afford new trucks.
Well, it's because
Crooks
there's still
beware.
a lot of
Who's really the crooks here?
It's day 2 of the busiest week of the year for sheriff's deputies. Harvest season.
We're primarily going after the greenhouses that we can see from the road.
This is the growing season for Humboldt County, and it's blowing up in a big way.
The peak of our marijuana season is unbelievably crazy. Most of our days run into the AM hours. We'll start around 5 or 6 a.m. and we may finish around 1 or 2. It's go, 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 go.
Deputies prepare to patrol Six Rivers National Forest, part of nearly 1 million acres of public wildlands in Humboldt County.
We flew over Forest Service property a couple weeks ago, spotted several grows on Forest Service property.
The untamed wilderness of these public lands has become a haven for Mexican drug cartels.
There are very bad people from other parts of the world that are coming here to cash in on the gold rush.
They do untold damage to the land, and they are usually armed. And if you come across them, they're not afraid to engage you.
They don't do damage to the land by planting plants. Give me a break.
Later that morning, Brian leads an aerial reconnaissance mission over Six Rivers.
And another thing, a cartel is basically a family.
Literally thousands of marijuana grow sites.
I think it's in this bowl right here somewhere. Should be right over top of it somewhere. I got dope. See how your side up here, on right up here in burnt out trees. Right under the shadow. See it? We're right over it.
Yep. Yeah, right
So there's a second one. Third one. That's a lot of dope.
The team marks suspected grows with global positioning coordinates.
Yeah, right on that.
With the cartel grow marked, Brian, Greg, and the team must now investigate on foot.
The photos and everything that was provided are all aerial, and it doesn't really give you the lay of the land or how to get in. We may have to go in, see if we can get boots on the ground, observe them instead of just.
It's on the Discovery Channel. I highly recommend it. I'm going to shut it off for now and
Right off into that landing between these trees.
put a little pointers about
It
it.
doesn't take a genius to figure
Later.
out that it's not going to be fun going after this one. These guys are pretty good about putting these crows in